Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching season 2 episode 11 of Life Unexpected. If you want access to the uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Last episode was a Thanksgiving episode and the whole cast pretty much was all around the dinner table and it was absolute chaos. Lots of bombshells were dropped, lots of dynamics got brought together and also drawn apart. Baze's dad found out that he's dating Emma and he wanted him to break up with her, but when Baze refused, he stormed out and it looks like their relationship has gone down the pan again because he wanted him to choose between him and Emma and he chose Emma, so naturally he's not happy about that, but that shouldn't have to be a choice. I feel like he could have just had it where like he abides by his company policy and fires him if he continues to date Emma, but their relationship outside of that could still, you know, work. They need to separate the business relationship and the personal relationship. Like, he could be supportive of him and his girlfriend if he left the job, but you know, it's drama. Sam was blackmailing Lux about her affair with Eric and he wanted her to get him to give him an A on his catch-up English work that he had to do, and then he found a photo of them in Lux's bedroom when he snooped through her stuff, which was not cool, and he asked for a kiss as well. He was doing a lot of shady stuff. So Lux felt like she had to tell Eric. So Lux told Eric about it because he was getting suspicious of the two of them. And he got very stressy about it. He was like, oh, I'll have to leave my job. I'll have to move cities. Like, someone knowing about this could ruin everything and all that. And, you know, maybe it's just time to call it quits. They had to know this was going to come out eventually and he would have to do all that. Like, he knew the risks. He just has to accept the consequences now. Cate is pregnant and she kind of spit that one out over the dinner table. So Ryan is moving back in with her and they're going to try and give their marriage another shot. Although she does want him to come back for her and not for the baby. But her mum said that maybe him moving back in can lead to them repairing their marriage. So they're going to give it a shot. And then at the very end, the police showed up and it was kind of like in suspense on who they were coming for. But they've come for Tasha because an assault allegation has been filed against her, which is obviously Valerie's husband. So she's gone in for questioning and we don't know what the outcome is going to be of this. Oh my god. So hopefully Lux will tell Cate the whole story about her abuse and what happened that night and everything so that it can help Tasha's charges and hopefully get things turned around on that son of a bitch.
I stole your car. I'm the one who drove it and crashed it. Sam covered for me.
I'm glad she's telling the truth.
Mr. Gilbert arguing.
He grabbed me to try and throw me out and he was hurting me. That's why Tasha stopped him.
By hitting him on the head with a shovel.
Whoa, what about a shovel?
If the state chooses to press charges against Tasha, Lux may have to testify, but no, she's not in any trouble, not yet.
Did she not get in trouble for driving Kate's car without a license though?
What did you tell the cops? Everything? About when I lived there? Did you say Trey hit me? Almost everything. They don't need to know what happened 4 years ago to believe us now.
It could help.
Lux, thank God. When the police showed up, I thought they were gonna arrest me, not Tasha. So you don't know why she got arrested?
Not really.
She's completely lying.
I'm really happy to see you. Can we not talk about Sam and Tasha?
What do you want to talk about?
I don't want to talk anymore.
I could see that line coming from a mile off.
DA is charging Tasha with assault.
What does that mean, Juvie?
Worse, Lux. If she's found guilty, it's a minimum of 6 years in prison.
No, an underpaid, overworked public defender, no way. We will get Tasha a real lawyer.
Lux, I know it's hard, but you've got to say something. She needs as much evidence as possible.
I know something that might help Tasha.
The brave thing for her to do, but she can't let Tasha get sent down for that. No way.
This Trey guy, he hit you and he shoved you. He shoved you down a flight of stairs.
Saying it over and over again doesn't change it.
That's why she had that stroke that caused all the learning stuff.
Nothing you do can change what happened. All I want you to do is figure out a way to help Tasha.
Well, I'd do anything for Emma and Sam.
Yeah, Nick specializes in defending juveniles.
I bet he gets a lot of business from them. Oh.
Emma, I want to help.
You want to help?
Yeah.
Well, Emma's helping me. You're the one that made me choose, you remember? She's my family now.
I feel like she's gonna break up with him because she doesn't want him to have this strange relationship with his father.
Tasha's jurisdictional hearing has been scheduled, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, for Monday in juvenile court.
The hearing is so quick.
Now, if Tasha's found guilty, the judge will determine if she should be sentenced as a minor or an adult. That's why it's important to show that Tasha's actions were justified.
Who's talking about suing him?
I am. This guy, he's gonna pay for what he did to you. No, don't worry, kiddo. One way or the other, the truth about this guy is coming out.
She doesn't really want that though.
Where's your friend?
At home. Cleaning her shovel.
Yeah?
Tasha's hearing is on Monday, and I don't think that you want to testify. Because I don't think that you want what happened in the past to come out. If you don't testify, I'll make sure that it doesn't.
Don't let him off the hook.
I lied about Trey hitting me. It never happened. No, I made it up because I thought that it would help Tasha's case. What Valerie said was true. I was the violent one.
No, Lux.
I don't believe you.
Good.
I'm more messed up than you realized. And if you really knew me, you'd know that.
I can understand that she wants to take any avenue she can not to testify in court, because that's a terrifying prospect and so hard to open up about that when she hasn't told anyone about it in ever. But there's no guarantee that he won't testify. It'll probably get to the court day and he'll testify in court, and then she's really on the spot and has to choose whether to do it or not.
He isn't testifying.
What?
Yeah, Nick emailed me this morning.
Oh.
Last night, the lawyer said how bad it was that Trey was testifying. And all of a sudden, he isn't.
Are you saying that the two things could be related, that Lux and Trey talked or
Ryan
something?
has a brain.
What about the appointment?
Our baby will still be here tomorrow. I just want to make sure that Lux still is.
Oh wait, no. Oh my god. Don't tell me that is like foreshadowing that the baby won't be there tomorrow.
The guy that Tasha assaulted, okay? Turns out that he used to be Lux's foster dad who hit her, okay? And there is nothing I can do about it now because she's denying that it happened. I want to find this guy and beat his head in.
So you
I
can
wanna
go
talk
to
to him.
jail
Take
too?
witnesses before a trial is not a good idea.
Nate, whatever you're going through, this isn't gonna fix it.
Nate, I just called him Nate. He's right on this one though, Baze. You can't go attacking him, otherwise you'll be put on trial next. The direction for this episode is very different. Like, they're cutting scenes weirdly.
Now you're saying Trey never hit you? Tasha, shut up.
Trey.
No one. Seriously? Tasha and I, we really need to talk.
No, what's going on?
No, it's fine. Okay, I promise.
He can't leave after hearing that someone hit you.
Okay.
Or he can.
Everything that I did, that was to protect you, and now you could give a crap about protecting me.
I am protecting you.
I still need you to tell your side of the story. The whole story.
That would be amazing if Trey didn't testify and Lux did, so it was even more evidence against him if she decided to come around.
You're protecting your stupid relationship with him? You don't want him to know the truth? Because why? I really can't believe you choose him over me.
I mean, I can, because she's already done it before with the hotel thing.
She said that I was a liar, that Kate couldn't trust me, I was violent.
Why is he here? Is Kate not going to question that? That is so odd.
So you admit that you were trespassing. Mr. Gilbert was within his rights to remove you from his home.
Within his
Trespassing?
rights, he grabbed me by my hair and wrist and wouldn't let go.
But Natasha had no reason to react with brutal force.
But she did. She was protecting me.
Just pretend he's not there. I don't know why the hell he is.
She knew that he had hit me before when I lived with them. She was afraid he was going to hit me again.
We're back to saying that he did. At least one of those statements is a lie. Which one is it?
That's why backing out of a statement is never good.
I guess Miss Gilbert's assessment to your mother was accurate. No more questions,
It paints
Your
her
Honor.
as unreliable.
I looked into Tasha's arrest and found out what was really going on. The fact that you've been going through all this, I mean, you should have told me.
And what? Give you another excuse to say that we can't do this again?
Nothing you say on that stand's gonna change how anyone in that room feels about you.
If he left you for that reason, then that would be really shitty.
I mean, everyone's here because they love you, including me. I'm here. So you don't have to be scared of anything. Go back in there and tell them the truth.
Just no reaction to this whatsoever. I'm so done.
The defense calls Lux Cassidy back to the stand?
Oh.
I was afraid he was going to force me to have sex with him.
That's a lie. She's lying. Mr. Gilbert, sit down.
I don't know why I expected more from him, but that even took me by surprise.
Most girls have their first kiss playing Spin the Bottle. Mine was with him. So was my second. He forced me. He intimidated me. Valerie would send me back to Sunnyvale. And I wanted to be with her.
Like, it's absolutely awful.
I took the lamp from the nightstand and I smashed it over his head. He hit me. Threw me down the stairs. I told Valerie, but she didn't believe me.
I want these people to know what kind of girl you really are.
What a piece of shit. Oh my... This isn't funny. But... wow, a lot to unpack from that scene. First off, that really explains her relationship with Valerie now, because it did seem like she really liked Valerie, and, you know, the letter said love mum and all that, and it seemed like she was on good terms with her. Obviously, once he told her about the abuse, she didn't believe her, so she's only stayed there for so long because she loved Valerie. But then when Valerie didn't believe her, or like, maybe she did believe her but she didn't want to lose her husband or something, so she just sent her back. That's when they separated, so that really clears up a lot about the situation there. Can't believe that Baze's dad had that reaction where he was hitting him. He was telling Baze not to go and do something stupid, and then he's done the same thing in court. I was only laughing because the way Baze was standing with his dad in between his legs looked kind of funny, but I don't blame them for having that reaction at all. That's absolutely horrific to hear, and he's still denying it, and he's painting her out to be some girl that was asking for it or something like that. I don't know what he's trying to insinuate, but it's disgusting. And the judge seems to be quite a fair judge because he's telling him to stay quiet, so hopefully the judge rules in their favour here. I'm so proud of Lux for doing that. That must have been so hard to say.
I thought more violence wasn't the answer.
Yeah, sometimes it's the only answer. Parents can't always fix things, Nate.
Some things can't be fixed.
Sometimes all you can do is show up and be there. Whatever kind of support I can get, I want to give it.
Even if I'm dating Emma.
Either way, I'm here.
The most was Valerie.
She didn't want to believe that was going under her nose the whole time.
I didn't want to risk it again. Telling the truth and having another mom not believe me. I don't think I could take losing another mom.
I am here, and I am not going anywhere.
She really needs to hear that.
You've told yourself that the problem is Lux, but you know Lux, and you know the truth. Be her mom again.
Valerie Gilbert has come forward privately and corroborated the testimony of Lux Cassidy.
Now, in light of that, I find that Natasha Siviak held reasonable belief that Trey Gilbert was an imminent physical threat on the count of assault in the second degree is hereby dismissed.
What?
2 months in a juvenile offender facility, which will require that you stay in a secured school and attend counseling.
No, they okay.
Wait, hang on a minute. Okay, yeah, good. He's in handcuffs. I was like, they're not just letting him go.
Nothing's changed.
What's that face for?
Thank you for what you did in there and for what you didn't do 4 years ago. If you had, I never would have left your house. Never would have found Cate and Baze.
I guess it is a butterfly effect.
Thank you for not acting like anything close to a mom, because that's what led me back to mine.
Ugh, see, I do feel bad for her, but I really shouldn't. She let him abuse her.
Ooh, what are we toasting?
What are we toasting?
I really like this family dynamic as it is right now.
Who, thank God, is not
These
going to a federal
couples, Tash in
penitentiary.
the picture.
Although, you would have rocked the orange jumpsuit. To the best thing that could have happened to all of us. We're your family.
Oh, that's so cute.
Well, you know, most people who are jealous rarely admit it.
Jealous?
That laugh.
Last I checked, I'm not the one who cheated on my wife with my employee and made promises he had no intention of keeping.
What?
What happened in the past is the past.
What is wrong with this family? She slept with Bazes. Who heard that? Oh my god, no! I was just saying I love this family dynamic as it is. I like Cate and Ryan together. I like Baze and Emma. I like that Baze's dad is supporting them now. I like Tash being there, and now that's all gone to pot because ew. Baze's dad is a cheater. He cheated with Emma, meaning that Baze has slept with someone his dad has. Ew. Why do they all sleep with the same people? This is like a soap opera. Everyone is just going around sleeping with each other. Ew, I feel like I cannot root for Baze and Emma now. That is disgusting. Ew. That's why he was so negative about it. He probably wouldn't have cared as much if it was a different employee. Wait, that's the married man that Emma was talking about, wasn't it? In episode 5. And she was like, oh, I waited around for him for a long time. I just realised waiting wasn't worth it anymore. That means it was probably a long affair? Bruh. Oh, and his mum is so lovely too. How could he do that to her? 2 episodes left. So much is going to unfold in upcoming episodes. I'm so excited. Lux's scene on the stand was like breathtaking. That was so strong of her to do. That's the most vulnerable state a person can be in. I'm bearing years of torment there, years of repressed emotion. And I like that there was reasons beyond just her finding it hard to open up about it. Like, she didn't want Eric to know because she didn't want him to think of her differently because she's kissed an old man before, and like she's a victim of sexual assault and physical abuse and all that. She didn't want it to paint her in a different light, and she didn't want Kate to know because she told Valerie before and she lost her mum, so she doesn't want to lose her mum again. I like that there was so many layers of reasons why she didn't want to tell anyone about it. I'm really thankful she did though, because that was an incredible scene, and also it led to Tash getting the minimum punishment, and Valerie told the truth as well, so she's left her husband now and he's going to jail, which is the best possible outcome. It was satisfying as well to see Lux say that to Valerie as well, because if Valerie hadn't believed her, she would have stayed in that home and she wouldn't have met her real family. And I guess I kind of feel bad for Valerie in that situation, because now she's lost her husband, she's alone and she's got no foster children, and she probably won't be allowed to foster any children again after like hiding the fact that one of them was being abused by her husband after having one in an abusive household and not knowing. I'm such an empath, I shouldn't feel sorry for her whatsoever, but I just did. That shot of seeing her crying and sitting alone was quite sad, really. She did this to herself. She deserves it after not believing Lux and everything she did to hide it. She could have been a great mum if she was on her own and believed her child, but she didn't, so fuck her. I thought it was really weird that Eric was at the courthouse. I am surprised that no one questioned why he was there. It's very weird for a teacher to be involved in his students' lives like that, but I guess he was like the nail in the coffin of getting Lux to do it, because he said it wouldn't change anything between them, and he said that he loved her, and so that gave her the strength to go up on the stand and do it, so I guess he had to be there for that reason, but I still thought it was very strange. I actually think I'm preferring season 2 to season 1, because there have been so many standout episodes in this season. The worst episode of the whole show was episode 8 of season 2 so far. Who knows, the finale and episode 12 could be terrible, but that's probably going to be the worst episode of the show so far in my opinion. But there have been so many standout ones, like episode 6, episode 7, episode 10, and now this one. Like, they've been incredible. Why did it get cancelled? The show was getting better. Ratings, man. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction to season 2 episode 11 of Life Unexpected. If you want to watch the episode in its entirety, then the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below, but don't feel under pressure. It's just for people that want to watch the episodes along with me. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 12. Bye.